We're here with Greenville College football's head coach, Ordell Walker. Coach Walker, what's been going on this week?
Recruiting. That started the week off. So Sunday we had about 22 guys in, doing an overnight visit on Sunday, Monday. You know, with the President's Day on Monday, we wanted to take advantage of that day off of school with our recruits. So we had a great group in, got a great response, about 5 or 6 verbal commits right now, and a bunch of guys that were their top choice. So it was the week started off really good, and then Tuesday nights we have our team leadership meeting. So that took place.
So what did you talk about during the leadership meeting?
This week's theme was on the farmer's job. Basically what we're talking about is just like a farmer, the farmer is responsible for creating an environment for his crops to grow. And that's the same thing that the leader must do. Us as leaders, our job is to invest in people and not in programs. And it's all about creating the environment that people can reach their full potential.
What is a key aspect of people reaching their full potential?
I think the biggest thing, TJ, is people being mentored. One of the big points that we talked about with the guys is this Harvard Business Review article that talked about, they looked at these top CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, and there was only one common trait amongst all those CEOs, and it was they were all mentored by somebody. And so I think the critical thing that we want our guys to understand is everybody who makes it has been mentored, so we want our guys to seek out that. The second aspect of that is, since the leader's job is to invest in people and try to help them make reach their full potential, then we want our guys to see themselves as mentors. So we want them to invest and mentor people in their strength areas.
Who were some of the mentors that you had that had a big influence on you?
Yeah, 2 guys stood out that in doing, preparing for this, that I knew had a huge impact in my life that I shared with the team about was Scotty Kessler and Eric Heyman. Both guys were huge spiritual influences. When I was an early believer, Eric Heyman discipled me kind of in the fundamentals of the faith. Scotty Kessler being more or less a spiritual director, I guess, so to speak. And so he had a tremendous impact, allowing me to have opportunities to grow, and then the feedback that comes off of it. Both of those guys invested in me and my career, giving me opportunity, evaluating, and things like that, and just seeing kind of my potential and then pouring into me so I can reach my potential. I certainly wouldn't be in this position without those 2 guys, and a host of others, but those are kind of the 2 main guys that I share with the team about.
Is there a biblical connection to this idea of mentorship?
Sure. I mean, from a spiritual standpoint, people will use the word discipleship. I think about Matthew 28, Jesus in his Great Commission, where he said, go make disciples, teach the new believers how to obey. I mean, just reproduce themselves. Basically, Jesus was saying, the same things I did in you, 11 disciples, I want you to go out and teach other people. So, and then I think about Paul in his letter to Timothy in 2 Timothy. He told Timothy, hey, you've seen me do it, now teach trustworthy men who can also teach other people. So we definitely want to reproduce, and that principle is every believer is commanded to go out and disciple or mentor, whichever term you want to use, so that people create the environment so people can develop.
Any final thoughts on this week's talk?
I think this talk can be, if we buy into this as a team, it can have a huge impact not only here at Greenville College, but also our guys back with their families, their cousins, their little brothers, their sisters, people that they have influence on. If they pour into their lives and mentor them, they're just going to change their lives. And then the other thing is, while they're here in college, there's just so many great people here at Greenville College, and so they need to seek out people so they can be mentored, because everybody who makes it has been mentored.
All right, thanks, Coach Walker.